August 18, Sunday, I think. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. Mo and I spent last night, well, no, that's not true. We arrived to Falls Strait at about 5 in the morning after a more than 24-hour run from Graham Harbor in Lancaster Sound. Good, our first ice. 2/10, 3/10, sometimes 5/10 ice coming down. Taught me a lot of good lessons. A little bit of ice contact here and there when the skipper got tired. At one point I was below. I could see ice on the horizon. And it was about, I'd say, 15 minutes away. So I dashed below and set the timer for a 5-minute nap. And on the 4th minute of my 5-minute nap, we clobbered a big chunk of ice, probably the size of a car. And boat went from 6 knots to nothing in just a second. Engine ground right down. No damage, but I just didn't see it. When you get tired, you're just not as careful, and this was late in yesterday. A lot of hand steering. I'd say 12 hours of the 24 were hand steering. Good run, completely clear. Some of the best ice navigation weather you could possibly imagine. Still, when I got to Falls Strait, which is right above Bellet Strait, the end of Peel Sound, the end of what I thought would be the hardest run of this passage. It was 5:30 in the morning. I slept for, I think, 4 hours. Underway now for several hours in this pea soup fog. Can barely see, maybe 3-4 boat lengths. So far the ice is, let's call it 1/10. Patches of 2/10 here and there. We haven't hit the concentration that we will hit between here and Weld Harbor, which will be 2 and 3 and 4/10. But boy, this is just like zero visibility. It's very strange. We're making 4 or 5 knots. Have about 70 miles to go. So we'll be at this for a while. I will probably heave too when the sun goes down. Can't imagine it will be light enough to see anything at that point, but this is a bit of a trek. So doing well. August 18 is not late in the game, but as it turns out, some of our most difficult ice is going to be about 100 miles south of here. Right in Franklin Strait, above King William Island, actually. There's a chunk of ice that's come out from the Clintic Channel. Big chunk of ice up in the Clintic Channel. And some of it has fed down and is impacting the eastern coast of Franklin and Larson. So it's going to be tough. It's looking better today, but we have to get there. We're 100 miles from that spot. 2 or 3 boats are there kind of waiting for the ice to clear. One boat in back of me that I know of. I was in Falls Strait overnight as well. Pablo on, oh, I can't say the boat name. Madrigal? My apologies to Pablo. I just met him, really nice guy. They left there about an hour back of me. I'm maybe 15 miles south of Falls Strait now. So just a lot of attention paying has to go on right now. We're only seeing the ice chunks come out of the woodwork, as it were, maybe 10 seconds before they're at the boat. So interesting work. All for now. Making progress, but it's slow and weird. That's the Arctic. Talk to you soon.